Are you celebrating Burn the Catholic Day, Sid?
Yeah. Burn the Pope.
Yeah, if he did it, try to do it these days, he'd be a national hero.
Slightly better, I think.
Second.
Boycotts his income.
Tell me, is there any other world holiday where, like, someone celebrates the fact that some guy failed to blow up the Houses of Parliament, and then we burn him every year on a bonfire? Is there any other national holiday that does that?
I think it's a uniquely British thing.
Sid, it is an odd thing, isn't it, really, Sid?
It is a bit, isn't it?
Yeah. I can't think of any other holidays that do that. In America, you know, you got your Valentine's Day and your Halloween and stuff, really. And then you just come along with a freaking bonfires that's burning people, you know?
What are you talking about? Guy Fawkes Day, or whatever it is?
Yeah, bonfire night. Well, we burn Guy Fawkes every year.
Well,
there's no other national holiday like that, is there?
I personally celebrate Top Hat Hatred Appreciation Day.
It's my favourite.
And I burn effigies of him in my backyard. It's kind of like what you're talking about.
He keeps sending me videos to annoy me. You know, he sent me a video of this guy, and this guy said, the definition of National Socialism is a belief that white people are superior to other races. I'm like, no, that's white supremacy, you idiot.
Yep.
Just keeps finding these ultra left-wing videos to annoy me.
I think people look at politics a bit too one-sided, though. I think Hitler had a lot of left-wing policies in some ways, and some very right-wing policies. Don't get me wrong.
Oh boy!
But you can't look at things in a black and white.
I'm feeling triggered.
I think there's a bit too much of, those guys are left-wing, these guys are right-wing. I think it's all down to policies, really. That's what we should go off. What policy works, what policy doesn't work. Is that me just being silly?
Very silly. Very silly.
Definitely.
Absolutely ridiculous.
We all get in our little camps and stuff and say, oh, I'm only voting Labour, I'm only voting Tory, and this, that and the other, and that seems silly to me. So much coring.
Yeah, it's a core game mechanic.
Oh.
Hey.
Core part of playing this game.
That is enough, sir.
You're going back to the naughty corner.
One more outburst and you're through.
So manufactory basically doubles like the goods produced by a province, right?
Depends on their.
Manchester,
on
I
their
can remove you as a rival and make France a rival. Does that sound good, Manchester?
I think it's gonna force us to be rivals because you have to like rival your same hemisphere. So I don't know if we can get rid of it.
No, I've got Portugal as a rival. Dutch Brazil as a rival. Unless you can't rival anyone else, and I can rival France.
I can do you, the French, and then I can do Sid as well. But I'm allied with Sid right now.
I just want an alliance so I can spy on you. then you can have a license find me, and then we can be buddies and fight the British together.
I'm down with it, but it's 100 Diplo points or whatever.
Yeah, we'll leave it until later.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That becomes relevant, and we have to destroy the British. What? Hey, Sid.
Hello. What?
Nothing.
Yeah, I might have to help myself to Newfoundland at some point. I'm not sure.
The goal is
stealing
to capture Bermuda.
like a quarter of my trade value, which is annoying.
We need to capture Bermuda. That's the goal.
Mm-hmm.
It's a holiday resort. Very tactical, sunny beach, ice cream place. Are we still on Bermuda?
Yes.
In real history. Oh, awesome. Screw you, America.
It's funny because there's like like the red post boxes and stuff, and there's like policemen wearing British uniforms, but it's like in the Caribbean. It's very droll.
Sounds very humorous. Oh.
There goes Brittany.
Right.
Still got
Can we draw
one little
I'm
province.
gonna be nice and say, can we draw the border at the Mexican trade zone? Is that alright with you?
So I gain nothing from the Mexican trade thingy. I would just do historical Mexico. What's it called? Borders. Mexican-American border.
What's this historical Mexican thingy border?
The Rio Grande River.
Oh, is that a big
You
river
can
there?
form Mexico Johnny as well when you get a chance.
I don't know if you can do that
Oh.
after being Haiti though.
Expand, Haiti, assemble, home
I think you
region.
can.
I think Haiti, any of the
Oh,
New World
I can form
forms.
the Spanish thingy.
Oh, I thought it was considered like a final thing, but maybe not.
Yeah, I could be wrong. I don't know.
Maybe if I move my capital to Mexico. I don't know. I'm happy being the amazing empire of Haiti.
Does Haiti have its own ideas or not?
No,
No,
it does.
colonial.
Yeah, I didn't take any.
Colonial ideas aren't bad.
No, they're very good. You know, I could form the U.S., but their ideas are basically like the same quality as these are.
You get not French ideas, but French ducal ideas. So plus 20% morale. That's pretty nice.
No, but you have to survive
I have
as
got
a
so
French
much
duchy.
money, it's silly.
Did you say you have so much money it's silly?
Yes. I've just got rid of a load of it.
Sounds
Don't
like
say that to him.
sounds like a great problem to have.
Yeah, if you're curious, Mexican ideas are fucking insane.
That's like a Warren Buffett problem.
On a income comparison.
Between you and Warren Buffett?
I think I'm doing very well on income actually, and I'm not like Great Britain or Gujarat, but I think I'm doing pretty well.
I like Warren Buffett a lot. I admire him, although I still think we should eat him. Learn much
Free
from the
American
man.
hero.
The rich should fear being eaten. I do just believe that. It's good for the health of society. Quoting,
No, I think
I'm
we need
invoking-
more socialism for rich people.
quoting Rousseau,
No, like we should bail
Rousseau
them out
here.
and we should look after them. But then we should not
I
treat them
agree.
as civilian crimes and stuff. You know when they hit and run and stuff like that, no, they shouldn't be treated the same. You know, prison tends to stress rich people out, you know. So I think we should just give them house arrest. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Detrimental to their mental health. How come there's so much bias? We actually live in an oligarchy.
We do, yeah.
Shame. It's not like we have a House of Lords or anything over, is it, Sid? Or like it's just peerages and you inherit it, is it, Sid?
I wish it was the inherited House of Lords still. We've got this shitty intermediary thing right now where...
Really shit. It's just like if you donate a lot of money to the Conservative Party, you get elected to the House of... or you get...
If you
the House of Lords.
If you donate a lot of money to the Labour Party, because like 2/3 of the peers are Liberal Democrats or Labour, even though the Conservatives...
Well, yeah, but Lib Dems aren't
They all
necessarily
do.
had a chance to
as good as each other.
I don't know if Lib Dems actually had a chance to put anyone in the House of Lords.
I know they went to coalition with the Conservatives, didn't they? So they must have put a few people in.
Yeah, maybe a few, but 2/3?
Look it up. I mean, but that's the trouble, though. It's you get a new government in. You know, the Conservatives have like say 60% of the MPs, but then the House of Lords is still like 70% Labour because Blair like put half of the Lords who were in there into power.
So apparently, in the House of Lords at the moment, it's 249 Conservatives, 186 Labour, 98 Lib Dem, and 185 crossbenchers.
There's more Lords than that. There's like 900 of the fuckers.
Yeah, then there's like some non-affiliated, a few UKIP, a few UOUP. There's a Green Party, Plaid Cymru. There's 26 bishops, which I still fucking... it's ridiculous.
The spiritual, no, they're a great tradition.
Oh, for God's sake.
A great tradition.
Oh, I've got
Where
trading
like,
and
the
fur.
Jews have
Pretty
bought
good.
themselves into doing that great tradition, where there's like a couple of rabbis.
Well, they aren't spiritual lords, are they? They're just secular lords.
But that doesn't make sense.
But the spiritual lords are special because, you know...
Fiddle children?
Probably, but not in the House of Lords. Maybe not. Probably not.
Oh, it used to be. Actually, they used to do dodgy stuff around the Houses of Parliament. I guess it's just power corrupts, isn't it, really? I think we should elect Shoggy as our supreme dictator. Shoggy? Got through the roll.
I'd have Shoggy as my dictator. I'd get behind him.
Any crazy laws you would like to pass? Shoggy? Underwear Tuesdays or anything crazy you want to go with, Shoggy? What were those events though? Was it Tropico? Like, I have painted my children for the last time. give Shoggy your stuff Mondays. I can get behind that. What do you reckon, Sid?
Yeah. I could do that.
You do realise you just have a clutter of random shit, Shoggy. No matter how valuable it is.
It's like that episode of Futurama where like all the robots give just random shit to mom. Just a bunch of knickknacks. She like melts them down.
I think it's going to be a smidgen around 4,500 to embrace global trade.
Oh shit. It's a lot of money.
It is a hell of a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
All the money.
Need more money, Manchester.
There's another shipment on its way.
Good, it's good.
Why are my Catholics so mad at me?
Viva Mexico. Need to invade this French Mexico.
Autumn is at war with Timmy's, by the way. Not that I think Timmy's will, stand a chance.
I don't really back the Timmies in this war. They're actually at war with Hassa. Not Timmies. And they're off to go and siege Mara. Timmies have just guaranteed everyone against me, so when the Ottomans want to kill them, they have to.
Well, I mean, you can kill the Timmys yourself. Don't really need Ottoman help. There's a lot of stupid mountains in the Timurids.
Exactly, that's the issue. Also, I can't really tell anyone because I'm 2 years behind on admin tech at the moment, and I've got 4 more ideas and innovative to get as well. Can't really afford to core or anything. Can you promote advisors of different religions? It's just different cultures you can't promote. Or
Sometimes it lets you promote them. I don't know. It's really inconsistent.
I think there's a rule on it. I just can't remember what it is. Ah, shit. fuck? They managed to restore order?
Who did?
Lost a bunch of guys.
They lost a shit. And they've got a load of non-tributaries as well.
It'll go down again, don't worry.
Yeah, as soon as you take Shun or Jin and get a... Oh, you have got to...
I don't even need to. I don't need to do anything. They'll die.
Nor if they manage to tributary, like Yi, whatever else.
Haishi is guaranteed by Japan. Oh well, Japan, guess you'll have to get smacked around as well. Not easy.
That's an air, boys. Was you're about to be attacked by Bohemia?
I don't think he's in much trouble there.
No, he's on Venice. He's not Saxony. Ignore that. He's still on Saxony.
I was going to say they're allied to the Commonwealth of Muscovy. Yeah.
Muscovy aren't really a force, to be fair.
No, Muscovy has been beaten around too much.
Commonwealth, on the other hand.
Yeah, for now.
Oh, what'd you do that for?
Yeah, you're taking too much of my trade. I mean, you can't not do it, unfortunately. Because you just have so much power in, what's it called? The London node.
So, what's the point of, oh, you're gonna embargo me?
So it lowers your, like, that just halved your power in, East Coast of America.
Things ain't looking so good for the Timorans. Speed got I lagged behind for some reason.
Rip. LTP.
Anybody want global trade?
I have it.
Oh, nobody wanted selling to them.
No, I think I can wait.
I'll buy it.
Already have it in Massachusetts anyway. Until it gives
I have no institution you can learn about. Obviously, you already have it.
I don't have it.
Oh no, he's just got it in his capital region as well.
I don't.
Okay, you don't have it, okay.
Struck in Haiti. What's to pay?
All those hurricanes.
I'm sorry, Manchester. Haiti has succeeded from the Union.
You what?
Succeeded from the Union.
It's exceeded from the Union, didn't you hear him?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense, is what I'm on about. What does that mean?
I don't know, I just wanted to quote some Civil War stuff. Okay.
Cuba was never part of America, though.
They were talking about doing the Union with the Confederacy, though, weren't they?
Wait, someone sent me an offer or something.
You thought about it.
Latin.
I
Send it again.
If you want it.
It crossed their mind.
Oh, yeah, you can send it again, I guess. How much is it gonna cost me?
7 ducats a month.
I can... Nah, it's fine. I think.
Confederacy has like this half-baked scheme of like annexing.
Nah, send it again if you want.
Never mind.
I can't, it's up to you, I don't mind.
Annexing what, Sid? I was listening.
Yeah, send it.
They were going to annex part of Mexico, or they were going to annex part of South America because they wanted to add more slave states to the United States. So they were like, well,
Yeah.
if the free states are going to, like, if all the Midwestern and the Western states are going to be free states, then we're going to need to annex like Venezuela or northern Brazil or something to add slave states. So they had this idea that they were going to, you know. And I think that they did actually establish like missions in northern Brazil because, or I think Confederate refugees went to Brazil because there's like emigres over there.
No, you can look them up.
Right.
There's a bunch of weird ones that they did. There was like one they tried to annex Baja California, a bunch of stuff. Just didn't work out. Like, you know, Texas is one of those too. But we were like, yeah, of course, makes sense. But then the other ones didn't join.
Was it purely over slavery in the American Civil War? Or was there like a different reason from what
No,
independence?
it's pretty much slavery.
It's just slavery to wealth. Those are connected.
You telling me it wasn't states' rights? Is that what you're saying?
No.
No.
It's just they just
No.
make that shit up.
And it wasn't called the War of Northern Aggression either.
It'd be funny if we had like a
It
civil
sounds
war
like-
now. They would kick our asses. We'd be fucked.
This sounds like typical Yankee lies to me. I'm sorry.
Why Manchester? Their economies are completely non-functional.
Well, the whole army is like Republican though. So like if the South seceded again, so yeah, I don't know. That's a good question.
Well, no,
Could
but
the
thing
North
is,
beat them again?
All the Republican states rely on government handouts, don't they? In general,
It is
it's
true,
Democrat
yeah.
states that pay into it, and the Republican
But
states
they
that
all
get
have
handouts with them.
guns, right? And we would be relying on like the police and military to stay loyal. I don't know. It's a good question.
I mean, when push comes to shove, your loyalty isn't necessarily going to be to your political party.
Well, I'm just saying,
So you
like,
stay-
I mean, a lot of
broadly.
these conservatives in the army want the same shit that the other, not conservatives want. I mean,
Was it just a joke that I heard California might be considering independence?
So that was kind of the whole thing with the Civil War. You're not allowed to leave. Like, it's not permitted. If you try to do that, all the other states will invade you and bring you back into the embrace of union.
That's why it's called Hotel California, because you can check out any time, but you can never leave.
love that song.
Ed,
Yes?
merchant out of Gujarat, please.
Oh, I just wanted the modifier. Sure, I'll just move him to some other Indian place.
I don't really want him in any Indian place. Power out. You can go interior or you can go Bengal. Not anywhere where you can steer it out of my node.
That's fair enough.
Eventually, Gujarat's going to catch up to the channel in trade value.
Dave just has like all of his people just like working call centers all day, like doing IRS scams.
Company factories for
That's
fucking
how he
babies,
makes his
Manchester.
money.
Shouldn't call center be a manufactory?
That is his manufactory though, as those IRS scam like businesses. That's yeah.
Shoggy.
Can I ask people to become my tributaries or not? Or not possible for Indians.
Wonderful, Shoggy. I was thinking maybe I could join your war. I wouldn't mind beating up Crimea a bit and taking a province or two.
The Japanese guy asked me to be his tributary somehow last week. I have no idea how he did that.
Let's do this.
You probably want to be careful that coalition doesn't fire Shogi.
He doesn't have to worry about anything. Now he's allied to the greatest horde in the world.
Oh, he's allied to me as well, yeah.
Ain't no one gonna do anything to him.
He is the AI god. It's not really predictable. Nobody knows what goes through the AI's mind.
We have less
don't
power
understand
Yeah.
the greatness of the AI.
Nobody does, Manchester. Nobody does.
Yeah, I'm surprised they don't give you more, like, cuts in the New World. Like, you only get one on Boston, which is kind of crummy. I don't know if they forgot to update it. I think it's by design for some reason. I guess it must be to represent how the Europeans would extract more, out of it than would be retained, I think, is the purpose.
Poor Saxony.
Castile moved to South America.
Oh, please. actually have more states than territories now.
If you're able to, Shaggy, I wouldn't mind Mansur as the only province.
Just be cool, Sid. Don't put your ships there.
Fine, I'll move them then.
For friends.
Because I want Mansur. I actually needed to form, what's it called, Golden Horde. I need more things, but it's a good start. I mean, I need Crimea as well, but for another day, I think. It's pretty heavy to take without co-belligerent. Oh yeah, that'd be amazing. Yeah, that will make my life much easier. I mean, he started getting all these fucking European allies instead of these regional ones after the League War, so I haven't been able to like declare war on him through other people. Well, I guess such shitty heirs and rulers is ridiculous. I have cannons, but my cannon army was in Outer Mongolia. It's moving. It's in Persia now. Need cannons. I got cannons. You think can afford having cannons in every army? That'd be insane.
Don't need cannons when you got horses.
Exactly. Sid knows how it works.
So you're saying fling the diseased horses over the walls?
Mm-hmm.
Gee, you're a genius. I used to love out in Stronghold. I used to get the dead cows and fling them over walls.
I've actually got some Stronghold music playing now.
I like Tom of Bedlam, the new one.
Oh, I noticed a lot of southern China has been taken over by animist rebels.
It's glorious.
Are they into disaster again or not yet?
Go on, give me your best insult.
Let's have a look.
No, they won't leave the disaster until I'm gone. So China's pretty ripped.
That's good. You?
Yeah. Sure.
My ruler's head, basically, I can't pronounce his name. Head is as empty as an. How do you say it? There's
eunuch. A eunuch.
Eunuchs. Yeah, eunuchs. Pants. Yep. Superb, Manchester.
It's a good one.
Got the word in my head then. Eunuch.
I mean, I could assault the fort, but I'm using horses, so I don't think they'll do very well.
Did you like the insult, Godson?
Who's insulting me?
I sent you a scornful insult.
Oh, you wanna die?
Yeah.
Who you playing? Oh, Gripper, then I'll come.
Your horses float, gods.
Yeah, they do. They do. I'll make many wooden boats. Sorry, I gave up on bringing in the cannons, dear. It's gonna take too long. Yet. I don't even have a single boat, so I mean, I haven't
You
tried
have a
yet.
single coastal branch yet?
Yeah, I have. In the Black Sea, I got 3 of them. It's been sieged, Shaggy. Are you able to take Crimea as well, I wonder? Or how much would that... How much would that give me? Yeah, figure as much. Well, Master will do just fine then. I'm breaking the alliance with Ottomans, and then I can get things going with Crimea anyway. Finally, peace. Now I can get some absolutism and shit. Oh no, I'm still at war with Naples and shit. Fuck this, I'm out. See ya. Abandoning my ally 101.
Can I crash for now? Is that alright? Alright, I give him a sleep early. Just all this overtime we're doing is killing me.
Yeah, just such your AI stuff.
Invade Manchester.
Attack Manchester, invade Manchester, make cores on Manchester, and then just make sure the AI knows to do that.
Are you anyway? There's not many
AI
things going on. Yeah, control. Right, catch you in a bit, guys.
Good night.
Yep.
User disconnected from your
Pretty
channel.
early.